I am Saleem from the Forum of Freedom of Expression, Bangladesh. Bangladesh is a poor country. One in five of 165 million people live below poverty line. But despite that, internet penetration is 62% with 103 million users. Facebook users are nearly 38 million. The country has a fair share of misinformation floating on social media. These contents mainly come from three groups. They are the Islamist group, the government critics and dissidents, lastly the netizens. Although the country's law promises to protect freedom of expression and freedom of press, unfortunately, the repressive legislation came into a law at the end of 2008. The draconian law known as Digital Security Act allows for searches and arrests without warrant with prison sentences that goes up to 14 years plus huge penalty just for spreading propaganda. This empowers a junior police officer to barge into a newsroom or a journalist home to confiscate devices without warrants. The law has been criticized for deliberately targeting journalists, critics, and the opposition. I let the numbers speak for itself. Last year, there were over 1,000 arrests made under this law. This year, during the lockdown, the authorities took to using DSA to silence critics or journalists questioning the government's management of the pandemic. The use of DSA has been so outlandish that even folk singers, miners, doctors, and cartoonists were among those arrested. Mysteriously, the law has not touched upon the Islamist groups, one of the key groups that has been spreading misinformation about COVID-19 and promoting hate speech. Amid fear of intimidation and legal harassment, new organizations have adopted self-censorship. Op-ed page editors are cautious and often asked to rephrase articles to avoid legal harassment. Under such circumstances, mainstream news media have become accustomed not to question government statements, even when it is false. This is one such example. The government announced that the Prime Minister had been selected as the world's second best Prime Minister by an international reputed research organization. Almost all media reported the announcement without scrutinizing the claim. The fact check done later on showed that the organization did not exist. But there are silver linings. The country's three fact-checking organizations, Jachai, BD Fact Check, Fact Watch, have been around for the past 2 years, operating with a scrappy team of fact checkers, little equipment, and trying to raise awareness towards misinformation. India's FICN certified Boom has been has a Boom Bangladesh site, which wrote in a co-founder of BD Fact Check and has launched in April. There are small victories as fact check organizations continue to operate under threats and watchful eyes of the government. Till today, Jachai operates anonymously, citing personal safety.